says, Francis, this is you. This is your capacity right now, where you are. Listen to me. All of us were born with innate capacities. That if we didn't go to school, they will still remain with us. If we didn't leave our neighborhood, they will still. But the environment we live in, the family we are born into, the school we go to, the friends we have, enlarge our capacities. Am I making sense? That's why somebody can be an MD of a Boeing and be earning 55 million naira a month. And you'll be wondering, what is he doing? What he develop capacity they be. One decision may affect how many people's lives. So God said, this is your capacity. He says, but this is the blessing I have for you. He says, no matter how I pour it in, no matter how I pour it in, no matter how much I give you, no matter how much I anoint you, no matter what. And listen to me. Say, go to any crusade you like. Let double bishop lay hands on you. When you finish, you will come back to this level. If you only have the capacity to manage 5 million naira and they give you 200 million, I promise you in 6 months, you will bring it back to 5 million. Because you have no sense of order or structure or anything in your life. You will always come back to this cup. But he says, guess what? If you expand your capacity, what happens? Same blessing. You take more. But even this bowl has a limit. Am I right? It still didn't take the fullness of the blessing. That's order. That's structure. That's systems. That's processing. Until this gentleman can be on a holiday in Rome and his production has doubled while he's away, we haven't started. Until they are ordering at 12 midnight and delivery is being arranged and he doesn't even know anything about it. Tibere. How many of you know Mark Zuckerberg? Okay, sorry, that's terrible. How many of you does Mark Zuckerberg know? How many of you does Steve Jobs know? How many of you does the Google? They don't know anything about you, but you know everything about them. But every day you pay them. Every day you use their platform, you pay them. You either pay them with your time, or you pay them with your money, or you pay them with your attention. Am I right? They've grown their capacity that they can influence you in your bedroom. But you haven't even influenced your bedroom. Because you don't have the capacity to do it. Because you hate structures. You hate systems. You hate order. And it's affecting us in this church. Pastor Smith spoke about how he was out of a job for two years on this podium. How many of you were here last Sunday? As of this morning, 43,000 views. Did you hear what I said? 43,000 people have heard what Pastor Smith said in our church. Tiny little church in Ibadan that has an attendance of 100 and something people. 43,000. From last Sunday till now that I'm talking to you. And you know what is surprising me? Most of them are writing that they did. That's great. Wonderful. They don't know. But somebody here goes on Monday, every Monday he takes the videos, he puts it on OpenScript, he cuts it into bits, he shares it. System. Now 43,000 people who didn't know anything about Pastor Smith and us know about us. And we didn't do anything different, the same service. Some of you have products like that the world is looking for. But they don't even know you exist. You won't organize yourself. And even if they order from you, you will mess up in delivery. What that man say? Network went down. There's been no light for 3 days. No. Delivery non-so. When I was in Canada, there were people who were begging me to recommend people in Nigeria who will help them manage their platform. I said, I won't try it to Nigeria. You call them, they say there was no light. There's nothing I can do. Tell that to a Canadian. He will abuse the hell out. We say, what is light? Are you here? I'm challenging you. I'm challenging the children's church. I'm challenging the teenagers. I said I was going to go and meet the teenagers today. I said, listen, the stuff that are being shared in the teenage church should be packaged and put online so that other teenagers can get an advantage to hear what you're hearing. I said, if not, nobody will know what you're doing. Nobody will come to the church. I said, maybe we need to put a stationary camera somewhere and we're recording everything and we're editing. But you guys are the ones who have the gifts to do it. We need an administrator, somebody who's systematic, who can come in and, come on, am I making sense? But I would rather, and I said this many times, it's the system that comes first, not the person. I said to them in first service, I said, when you want to build a house, do you put your children in the middle of the land and start to build around them? Am I right? What do? You first build the house, then you bring your children and your family in. That's how systems work. You build systems first, and then people. When God was creating the earth, what did he do? 7 days he was creating. When did he make man? Last. There's one movie that says a line, if you build it, they will come. If we organize ourselves in this church, put some order into what we do, I believe we have stuff that the world will want to touch. But nobody knows what we're doing here.